Hi, welcome to Oracle ADF training. This is Sudhakar. In this session, we are going to see how to debug uh, an ADF application in JDeveloper. So we used to write system.out.println everywhere to debug the code. That's the crude way of debugging. But JDeveloper comes with a inbuilt debugger, so that we can use that to the maximum extent to debug our application. So as part of the debugging the application, we need to set breakpoints at various levels. In this case, we have written some custom code in the managed bean where we are going to set some breakpoints, and we'll see how the code flow happens, and we can track the variables and its values using the inbuilt debugger. Now let us okay, we have set the debugger for the managed bean. In the same way, we will write something in the AMIMPL as well. I think we wrote some code here, so we will try to set the breakpoint over here as well, and then we will set the breakpoint in the employees EUIMPL as well. So there are some custom code which we have written earlier. In the create method, and then in the remove method, and then the doDML method. So the doDML, I'll put one more line. After setting this breakpoints, we need to run the application in debug mode. Right now it is running in the normal run mode, which will stop, and then we'll try to rerun the application in debug mode. It's a custom code PG. Now right click and say debug. Now the WebLogic server will be started in debug mode. Okay, now the page is going to run in the debug mode. Now let us try something. Say for example, I'll just change this salary, then I'll click on the save. So when I click on the save, you see the JDeveloper is blinking. So go to the JDeveloper, it will stop at the first breakpoint. Inside the save, the custom managed bean, we have set the breakpoint. Now we can step over one by one, line by line. You can see the save employee binding handle has been taken. Now it will execute the binding. When it executes the operation binding, it goes to the method in the AM, and you can see now the salary will be set to 35,000, and then the commit will be executed. When it is executed from the AMIMPL, it goes to the doDML method, and okay, this is a update operation, so it will go to the update operation. Now you see it has gone into the update operation, and then it executes the super.doDML. If you want to completely come out of the go to the next operation or next binding, you can go through the resume as well. Now you see the saved successfully message has come. The same way, if you want to debug another piece of code, you can go and set the breakpoints. The idea is you can resume from one breakpoint to another breakpoint instead of stepping over line by line. And also if you go into something, you can say step into. So these are all the basic features available in the debugging option. Thanks for watching this session. We'll meet in the next session.